Hi, a good evening to all of y'all. Can y'all believe where the Green Goddess meeting is today? It's very much in Savera, our home, away from home. What a beautiful ambience, all open, social distancing being there, and these two beautiful ladies. What can we ask for better? And of course, Currytown also has its own private meetings and private dinners, which you all can all enjoy. And of course, the Green Goddesses are today in this really summery feel and going to be showing you all the lovely smoothies by which all of you all are going to get healthier. And of course, the Green Goddess meeting is all about sustainability. We believe in greenery. And please join us and make the world a better place. We have all good people with great vibes. And for all details, please join us. And Indu is always there to help you all. So before I go, I'm going to these beautiful ladies who are sitting in this fantastic ambience all around with greenery and breeze. And this is something which we are really loving it. I'm sure you all are going to be loving it on Zoom. But when you all want to come here, you are all always most welcome to enjoy this beautiful ambience. Please come here. It's a big recommendation to all of you all. And of course, a very happy Easter to all of you all. And I know this weekend is fantastic with the Good Friday, today this meeting, and tomorrow the Easter. And of course, we have our Jesu chef, who's the executive chef at Savera. And he has the most infectious, contagious smile. And he's going to be singing a song for us. So over to Jesu.
Hi everyone, welcome to another beautiful, pleasant evening. And it's a very great pleasure to meet all through the Zoom line. Just going to sing a song regarding the Easter today. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing that we can be born again. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing, Christ is risen from the dead. The angels upon the tombstone said, He is risen, just as He said. Quickly now, go tell His disciples that Jesus Christ is no longer dead. Joy to the world, He's risen, hallelujah. He's risen, hallelujah, He's risen, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Beautiful, fantastic, this is lovely, what a start. And happy Easter to all the members who have joined. And we are really happy to have you all. So please enjoy this evening. And of course, these two beautiful ladies are there with us. There's Sita, my friend, and Vidya, the great inspiration for us always. And I have to tell you all this small story that, we wanted to bring you all the beautiful juices or smoothies for summer. And I just opened up Instagram, and Vidya was there with this photograph with Sita. We just connected, and both of them were so happy to even, just come and do it for us. So I think the world is such a beautiful place where it just attracts what you want to. So for me, Vidya, on an informal basis, is somebody I really admire. I get inspired, and she's just somebody we always learn something all the time. On a formal basis, Vidya is the princess of Vijayanagaram in Andhra Pradesh in eastern India. She was educated at the Presentation Convent Church Park and later at Stella Maris College at the University of Madras. She is one of the best Namachennai girls, okay? Very proud of her. Of course, she's a part of many organizations, does so much for everybody. She's been in IWA, she's been in Flow, and she's also in all charitable organizations. She's a patron of the Karunai School for Destitute, and she is passionately involved in Sportland fitness, and that you can make out. Vidya is always getting actually better with age. Okay, she's always evergreen, but I would say a step further to that. And she does tennis, horse riding, and you just name it, her cycling, everything. And of course, she's also a fitness columnist at the Economic Times. And I think fitness is just her part of her living, which is such an incredible inspiration for all of us. Uh, Another part is she runs a Sumyog, a wedding planning ceremony, which is based in Chennai and has organized several weddings in Chennai and other places in India, overseas, for the past 16 years. Now we know why you're so calm and everything is okay for her always. Of course, she writes a travel blog. She's a travel blogger, and her blog site, if you all want to check out, is Wanderlust Princess Vidya. So that's Vidya for y'all. And of course, this is my Sita, my friend who's been there for 20 years. Many of you all know her as Pramila's daughter-in-law, but she's much more than that to me. And Sita is a very quiet, humble, hardworking person. Generally, she says, where do you find Sita? At home. But today, she is in Curry Town with us. And it's amazing to see that this humble friend, who's so shy, who do everything so perfectly, has written this great book on blended smoothies. Really, really proud of you, Sita. On a formal basis, of course, Sita Lakshmi, in short, everyone calls her Sita. She's born in Sindanur, Karnataka, but originally hails from the rice bowl of West Godavari district, Andhra Pradesh. And her primary and middle schooling was done in St. John's. And then after that, she got married to Ranjit, who's also a fun guy. I vouch for that. And holding to the interest of agriculture right from her childhood days, she joined Kansas State of Agriculture University, USA, and completed her master's in agriculture in 2018. And currently trying to pursue her project with IIT Chennai in prototyping an idea of management and agri-waste from the mango pulp industries, and adding value to also involve setting up small-scale banana fiber extraction industry in Godavari belt. Oh, she is fantastic. She is going places, okay? I'm so proud of seeing her grow over these 20 years. And I'm really happy that they both are, Vidya is also encouraging us youngsters and being a great woman support for all of us. Yeah, so before I talk anymore, the conversation between Vidya and Sita. Over to you.
Thank you so much. It's absolutely wonderful to be out here in this beautiful location in the Savera Hotel on the rooftop with a view of our beautiful city down there. I mean, you don't get it better than this. Look at the ocean. I can just see the ocean from here. And it's a perfect evening, and I'm so happy to be with Sita here today and the friends from the Savera, Nina especially, and of course Jayu. And talking about Sita's beautiful book that we have here, and blended smoothies. And I was so charmed because she sent me a copy of the book, and I started looking through it, and I thought, oh my God, this is so nice, and there's so many things to learn from Sita's book, and she's put in a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of research has gone into this book. And I thought this is really lovely, and I was looking through the book, and then suddenly Jayu called and said, can you do this for us? I'm like, of course, it's a pleasure. And so we are here, both of us, Sita and me. Thank you, Sita, for coming here. And to ask Sita a couple of questions. Your book, Blended Smoothies, is so perfect, as I said earlier. And actually, it's far more than a book of recipes. I think I'd like to ask Sita, what was her motivation for putting this wonderful book together?
Firstly, today I am thrilled. I have never faced such a large audience, remotely or really. And thank you, Nina, Jayu, and Vidya for encouraging me, and Vidya especially for promoting me and giving me such a grand launch. So coming to the question of what motivated me, I have two young children who are in their teens, and I was, going doctor to doctor, for trying to, help them with their skin issues like pimples, dry skin, etc. And the first question I got from any physicist was like, what is their diet like? Does it include enough fruit and vegetable? Then that, rang a bell in my head. Yes, they are, but are they eating enough? That was the question in my head. Then the next thing I went to the supermarket to buy a smoothie. So like 1 or 2 days I went to buy that, but the third day I realized I saw the manufacture date, it has some expiry on it. It is not fresh. And the third thing, what motivated me was I had some health issue. I went to my doctor. She was giving me only vitamin tablets. It was vitamin E or multivitamin. And what it had only vegetable extracts in that. Then I realized, why not I include this actual fruits and vegetables in my diet instead of going for substitutes? That is what actually motivated me. Yeah, that is the motivation.
This is such a perfect way to start your children and family into healthy eating, make them aware of how to eat healthy. And tell us in a few words, what exactly is a smoothie?
Smoothie is a thick, creamy beverage made of raw fruits and vegetables and with some dairy in it. And you can add some nuts, some seeds, some plant protein, etc. Whatever you think is edible, you can add into a smoothie. Yeah, that is what is a smoothie. Yes.
And what would be the benefits of having a smoothie as against something else, as a juice, for instance?
See, I'll come
blended.
back to the juice later. But coming to the benefits of smoothie, the thing is you have, you can have quantities of fruits and vegetables in it, and it boosts your energy. It hydrates from within. I'm not talking about immunity because the last of whole year everybody was talking only about immunity,
Yes.
this drink, that
Yes,
drink.
yes.
So I didn't even turn my face towards it because it was heating up my body. So what I retort to do was, make smoothies for myself. So it helps detoxify, hydrate from inside, promote your gut health, decrease your cravings, then lowers your cholesterol, uh, promotes, boost your energy, metabolism. Number of things I have included in my book. You can go through it. I have given the logic behind it. I just didn't mention them as points in my book, but I have given a clear explanation how it actually benefits you. Yeah.
That sounds like an enormous amount of benefits from trying to include smoothies into our sort of almost like a daily diet. I love it.
Yeah.
And what I loved about your book is the chapter that you've included on how to use the book. Because very often we buy a book and you're going through it and you get a bit confused, whereas you've given us a clear picture on how to go through the book, how to use the book.
Yes. See, that was the same point. It went in my mind like when I was making my book. When I go to a bookstore, like I don't know where to start. I usually start from behind. That's how it starts. I want to know the ending. But this book is on nutrition and health is not like that. You have to come from the front, beginning. So I wanted to make it very clear from, I have clearly defined everything, given benefits, right from nutrition benefits, food safety to cleaning to nutritional facts are all included in this book, and that is what I have mentioned clearly in the starting of the book itself. So you're not confused or lost when you're making a smoothie by yourself. Yeah. And my book promotes only do it by yourself at home. It is not buy from the market. So I have given a clear description of everything, what goes into a smoothie. Yeah.
This is absolutely, it makes it so easy to use the book actually. And I like the diet program that you indicated in the book. That's also a very nice chapter that you put in. So just very briefly tell us what you said in that chapter.
The diet program I have included in my book. The disclaimer, please consult your doctor first, then follow.
Yes,
Okay.
that is a good point.
So my motive here is every person according to their height, weight and lifestyle requires certain amount of calories. Here I am not reducing any of your calories drastically. Here I'm only giving you a reduction of 500 calories per day consistently over a period of time that you want to lose weight. I have given links and calculations, everything which is easy to follow, where you can just, enter your height, weight, age and all that. It will calculate everything for you and you just follow that. And the purpose, what I have mentioned is have two smoothies for meal, like a morning breakfast and lunch, but not for dinner. You can stop at 3 p.m. Later than that, I don't suggest you to have a smoothie or juice. But before that, you follow the diet. You should consult your doctor. Yeah.
I think this is absolutely wonderful because oftentimes dietitians give you such, of course, people do lose weight on very unrealistically low calorie diets. I mean, I know friends who are on diets which are like 800 calories a day. How do you survive? How does your body get nutrition? So this is a very good way to get the nutrition without the calories that you're going to add on with additional foods, and something that you can sustain for a very long time in your life.
Yes.
That is important, sustainability of something
Sustainability,
that you're
yes.
looking at. Now, one more interesting point you had in your book, Sita, was about the comparison between whole foods and smoothies. Just very briefly tell us about that.
Yeah, the whole food is something which is whole, like a full apple or peanuts in full form, not like a peanut butter.
Yeah.
That is what is whole food. For example, I'm just giving single example.
It's a good example.
So so I suggest whole foods are ideal. I'm not saying take smoothie in the place of whole foods, but I want you to substitute a smoothie when you as a meal on a go, or you don't have time to sit down and have a meal, or you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables in your daily life, or you don't like some fruit or vegetable, but that can be camouflaged with the flavor you like in a smoothie, and you can have a smoothie. And at the same time, you get your daily requirements of nutrition, as well as you control the portion size. You're not going overboard by the portion size. That's why I said it's a meal replacement. I suggest only to take 8 to 10 ounce of smoothie, not beyond that, in which you have your complete daily requirements of your nutrition in it. And I have clearly described the table, what goes into a smoothie for your easy understanding. I hope.
I think you've done a very good chapter, and that there's a lot of clarity for people who look through this chapter. Then the other advice that I liked a lot is skip the smoothie shop. I thought that was really nice, because these smoothie shops are all over in the malls and everywhere else, and you think, okay, that's a smoothie, let me have it, but there is big dangers there as well.
Yes.
So
First thing is, my concern is food safety. That is priority. You have to clean your fresh fruits and vegetables very properly. During this pandemic, one thing we have learned is heat doesn't kill germs or virus. It's only water. Cleaning properly, washes away any dirt, bacteria, or anything. So there is a chapter and topic where I have clearly specified food safety on cooling rules, preservations, and what is a packaging date on a ready-made product and all that. So it's clearly described in the book. It's a great insight into cleaning and food safety, I think. There a lot of research went into it. I just didn't write off like that. Yeah, that's valuable point in the book. Yeah.
you can actually see that as you go through the book, that you have put in a lot of research to get these points across very
Yes.
well. And I like the idea of the smoothie formulas that you've given.
Yes.
Because oftentimes we're confused as to what do you put into a smoothie. Can this particular fruit go with this vegetable? And I think you've made that pretty clear. What is the benefits of putting these things together?
Yes. I have clearly specified the liquids, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, protein, sweeteners, everything that can go into a smoothie with their quantity requirement. And you can alter it as per your requirement and daily nutrition, but don't go overboard with any one variety. That is what my intention was, and while writing the book. And also behind the book, I've clearly specified different, listed different charts, like pH foods, gluten-free foods, the calories, and rainbow, the foods, like different colors. You need to include different variety of fruits in your diet and vegetables in your diet with different colors, because each color means different vitamin. And I have written like, what each vegetable and fruit has, what vitamin it has, what the minerals it has. Clearly I have specified in the book. And yeah, what the main intent of the book is, you should get your daily requirement of carbs, protein, fiber, and water and fat. Fat is important. Don't skip fat. My big point. And there is a certain amount of fat you have to consume per day. Please don't go on zero fat diet. My pledge.
I so agree with that.
Yeah, I have clearly specified this book is for 2 to 55-year-old adults, you know.
What about
Plus-
me?
No, you can go for it. But that is for the weight loss program. I'm specifying this age. But I have clearly given advice in the book about, different aspects one would go through. Like, you say detox your body. I have not included any artificial thing. It's only green fruits and vegetables you use every day. But I have combined in a form that it actually affects that process. Like, metabolism boost, like pineapple helps metabolism boost. And what else? Grapefruit boost metabolic boost, like, and after gym and weight loss smoothies. There are some components in foods that help weight loss. So I have not given any artificial things. It's all only based on fruits and vegetables. Yeah.
Also, Sita, I like what you're saying, that one of the things that we don't realize is the benefits of eating or drinking into smoothie, making into smoothies is raw vegetables. Oftentimes, most of the vegetables that we eat are cooked, and cooking actually destroys a lot of the nutritional qualities of a vegetable.
Yes.
And I love that you can, with this smoothie concept, you can actually drink the vegetable,
Yes.
and you're getting the entire nutritional benefits. I love that. I
Yes.
love that part of what comes out of the smoothie.
Yes, and this smoothie can be substitute for healthy dessert also. This is what I have done during the lockdown. Like whenever my husband was asking for a dessert, I just made a banana peanut butter smoothie with some Nutella in it, like little bit here and there cheating, but he loved it. And I wondered, like, after a couple of days, he started losing weight. I'm feeding him, banana and peanut butter. Why is he losing? But those ingredients actually helped him lose weight, actually. Yeah, the fat in it and the protein in it, because it was high protein, high potassium, and high fat. That helped him lose 1 or 2 kilos.
Lucky guy. But I think one of the interesting things that you did bring out in the book is the difference between juices and smoothies. And I think that was just drinking just a juice, which is strained, and you don't get any of the roughage with it. whereas
Yes.
Could you just speak a few
See, a
lines
smoothie
about that?
has the fiber in it in a little, broken down form. Whereas in juice, there is still fiber. There is soluble fiber. Insoluble fiber is, removed from it. And juice, you can pair it with any meal. But whereas smoothie, you just only should have smoothie. Otherwise, you're adding calories to it. So that, as you said, skip the smoothie shop. That's what I mean.
Yes.
When you have a small smoothie, it is 2 to 400 calories. But when you have order a large smoothie, it can add up to 1,000 calories, and it can add up to natural sugars or added sugars, which is not good for you. So I've in my book I have clearly specified that all the smoothies are easy and convenient to make at home, right from purchase to I included a shopping list also, from purchase to cleaning to cutting to processing and freezing, storing, everything I have specified in the book. Along with that, as I mentioned initially, that whole foods are good. Like I have given a section on salads, what makes a good salad section wise, and I do it at home. Salad bar also I have mentioned in the book. So which is, you just have to choose what you want from the salad bar and put everything together, and you can get creative with it. That's how I made the book. And I have one more section I have included, the soup. People think soup has to be made from fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, but no. If you have some vegetables in the backside of your refrigerator, you can, carrots, they dry out. They're still fresh, but they dry out. You can still make them as a soup. Don't waste, please. My request: don't waste fruits and vegetables. Buy what you need and buy lot. Let me define sustenance here. See, in this field of agriculture, the more you eat, the more it is sustainable. I want you to eat more fruits and vegetables and get healthy. I have written for the benefit of all, not just for me. See, nobody has advised me. I have researched so much on it, what would benefit me, and I would want to pass it on to everybody around me and see them happy and healthy. And yeah, I want everybody to be happy.
I think also that you have lots of good points in the book, and one of them is the sustainability of eating local. I think a lot of us are trying to go in for exotic fruit, vegetables, but I think locally grown vegetables is what is going to sustain our local farmers and agriculture. And
Yes.
also it's available on an immediate basis. It isn't transported from anywhere. It's all locally grown. And even a simple, one of the things that I drink often at home is a simple karela, which is the bitter gourd, raw bitter gourd with raw cucumber and one amla. It's highly nutritious and something that tastes actually very, very nice, considering the karela has so much bitterness. So these are all things that you can incorporate, and Sita has actually some very, very nice, very interesting recipes and combinations that we could all try out. I'm waiting to try out a lot of the recipes myself. I think one that people have used a lot is the ABC, apple, beetroot, carrot is also a good combination. So I think we can take points from Sita's book and then experiment on our own.
Yes.
And I think
I
one
give
of
you the freedom on that,
absolutely, she gives us the freedom. And also I think as women, it is our responsibility to put the right things on the table for our families. We start them at a very young and early age, how to choose the right things, how to eat sensibly. These are all things that come from it's the woman's responsibility. I mean, although it's a bit feminist, not non-feminist to say it, but at the end of the day, it is us who puts what we want our families to eat on the table. So I think it's a wonderful idea that you've had over here.
I totally agree with you, because the food habits start young. It's not when you are, in college, or it starts young. So start them early on good diet habits with complete nutrition, what they require for the day. Children play a lot of sports, so they have certain requirement. Our traditional food is good, I'm not saying no, but incorporate a smoothie in their life and, give them the multivitamins and protein, vitamins they require for the day, yeah.
And it's a fun way to get in the vegetables and the fruit down all our family members, children, husbands, whoever lives with you, mother, father, everyone, elders, they benefit from this as well.
You know what? I add spinach in the smoothie, they won't even realize.
Yes. Raw spinach is actually quite delicious.
Yes.
And in a smoothie, it would be even more.
Yeah, you won't even feel it when you mix with apple or pear or cucumber. They don't even know it is there in it, and children don't complain. They love it. Yeah.
It's good to trick them that way, and get them used to the taste, and then they take it from there.
Yes.
I think it's they learn by example, whether it's healthy eating or fitness too. I think we teach them from a very young age. If they see us exercising, the children get to do sort of they realize that it's an everyday thing that you have to do.
Yes.
So eat
set an
right.
example.
Yes.
You eat right, show them what is right.
That's right. And I always say that it's a very simple formula. Eat right and exercise every day. It's as simple as that. And I think it's a lifestyle that you can sustain for all your life. It's not in your hands when you go, but till you go, you can be healthy.
And we are what we eat. Yes. We are just what we eat.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I think we've covered most of the subjects as far as the book Blended Smoothies is concerned. I have to thank Sita. This is our lovely book here. And I have to thank Sita for coming and sharing the book with us. And I think
thank you, Vidya. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, darling.
It's lovely.
And Jayu will take it from here.
I think it's been wonderful, and we are just waiting for Chef Jesu to show some of the recipes and demonstrate how easy, how simple it is. So all of y'all can, see it, make it at home, and make everybody healthy around. So, yeah.
In this book, I have added detox smoothies, weight loss smoothies, then anti-bloat, different things. Like you can see right in the index, different varieties of smoothies that might benefit you. Yeah, gluten-free. Yeah, some of the things. papaya, avocado, matcha tea.
There
and
is
all
so
this,
much,
yeah.
so much information that the book does have. So I think it's a huge benefit to anyone who looks through it and takes points out of it.
Yeah. And of course, this book is available on Amazon. And she's, which one?
Notion Press.
Notion. It's also on Notion Press. And if you all want it signed, she stays in Boat Club. So you all can just go and get it signed and meet her personally. And now, of course, we have our chef and my other green goddess, Anju. And they will take it over from here.
Thank you, Jayu. A very good evening. It's a pleasure having Chef Jesu, our executive chef from Savera. Chef, you sang so beautifully the Easter song. Thank you so much.
Thank you and happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter. So I hope that was a very, very informative session by Sita and Vidya. Thank you so much. So here we are going to try out a few of the recipes from Sita's book. And Chef Jesu is here to take us through those recipes. So Chef, what is the first recipe that we are going to be making?
The first recipe what we are going to do is as the first meal of the day, it's a breakfast smoothie. And the recipe is all according to what Miss Sita's book or the blended smoothie book itself. So there is even the entire measurements and everything is being taken according to the book only. So let's start on with the first recipe called as a breakfast smoothie. And so this has got us in the conversation they were talking about, it's having both vegetables and fruits mixed together. So even this recipe has got 2 cups of spinach. And we are adding green apple, half green apple. So the half green apple is basically, if you want, if you have an organic green apple, then you can put with the skin. Otherwise, if it is a waxed one, then to avoid that, you can peel the skin and then you can add into it. And even the pears as well. So just so the peeled pears, I'm just going to use it now. Because it's again up to you, because though the fiber is more into the skin, but still if you want to have the healthy part, then you can just always choose this. Just adding the cucumber. And some more handful of spinach into it. And finally adding some water for blending. Now this, there is an optional of honey. But just to add a conversation with Miss Sita, so she was saying that since all these fruits is having a good sweet, natural sweetener in it, so we need not to have additional sweetener like honey or any other sweetener. So just all mixed together and just using this blender.
Doesn't that sound so simple to do? Just take all the ingredients, put it in the blender, and it's ready.
So now you can see the nice, beautiful green color. So now the smoothie is ready. Now you can directly pour into the glass and then start serving it. It's such a so easy and a simple recipe of the book.
And of course, spinach means a lot of iron, a lot of nutrients.
It's a good detoxifier as well. The spinach is a very good detoxifier, being having a chlorophyll in it. And the natural fruits like apple and pear, it's a good enrich in fiber. And the cucumber is a hydrator and also it helps in weight loss. So the
Very easy ingredients which are available locally year round. So chef, tell me something as we go on to the second recipe, which is a smoothie bowl. Tell me something more about the Easter brunch that you're having at the piano.
Okay, the Easter brunch, being tomorrow is the Easter, so we are having an excited buffet at the Piano restaurant. And the Piano is having for the lunch we are having a brunch which is starts from 12 noon onwards till 4 p.m. And we have got a wide varieties of non-vegetarian and vegetarian. And the cuisine, if you see that, it's having a Mediterranean, Arabic, Western, Mexican, Asian, and even Pan-Indian and also South Indian. So there's a wide varieties of a buffet with 20 starters and then main courses around a big spread of non-vegetarian. And special the Easter is our special Curry Town style mutton biryani. So lamb without the Easter is not fulfilled. So we have got a wide varieties of lamb dishes as well, and then pizza, and then chaat, live chaat to pull the, to interact with more into the child's, the kid part.
Wow, that's a very scrumptious spread over there. I'm sure everybody should be visiting Piano tomorrow. All roads lead to Piano, Savera. So we come to the next recipe.
Okay, the next recipe is a smoothie bowl. So this again same like the previous one. It's so easy and simple. So the recipe has got frozen mangoes. Frozen mangoes, it does not mean that you need to buy the ready-made frozen one. You can just peel the mango. Now the mango season is already started, and nice organic mangoes also is coming on. Now frozen mango, the reason why frozen mango we are adding is, when we freeze it, number one, the temperature is better, and second thing, it concentrates all, it freezes all the sugar particles, the natural sugar particles in it, and we blend it, the texture, it really adds a big value to it. So now next I'm adding some half cup of pineapple, fresh pineapple peeled, and to that, the best detoxifier. Can you guess what is this?
Tender coconut water.
You're right. So adding some tender coconut water, and next the final, everybody's all-time favorite, a banana. A banana is normally most of the people, or including me also, I was thinking that every smoothie needs to have a banana into it. But after reading this Sita's blended smoothie book, there's a lot of recipes which is having without banana, and it tastes very well, very interesting. So just a small banana you can add. So I'm just adding a 3/4 of a banana. So this we can use it later for the garnish part. And this is what is all into it. Then we again close it. So now in another 10 seconds, the next beautiful recipe is going to be ready. Okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, within 10 seconds the recipe is ready. Okay, this recipe is going to be interesting because the texture and the flavor itself is so beautiful. It's so aromatic. So for this recipe we are going to use a bowl. Normally smoothie goes into the glass, but some smoothies goes into the bowl as well. You see the texture of the smoothie, it's so yummy, and then it's so appetizing. Yeah.
It's looking too yum to eat right now. You just feel like licking it off the bowl right now, right away.
Okay, now adds on the same recipe. I'm just not getting any add of different dishes in the recipe. Whatever Miss Sita has mentioned in the recipe, only I'm just going to add on to it. So now as a garnishes, she has mentioned like she's adding some kiwi, a sliced kiwi to it. Sliced kiwi, then chopped mangoes. This mango can be fresh one, so you need not to have the other frozen part. And then since the coconut is into it, we can add some fresh grated coconut. And finally some pulled kimia dates. So no single ingredients is out of the recipe. Yeah.
Wow.
And, as I said, one more banana.
Is it? This is looking so delicious. And it is so simple. And this is like a full meal in a bowl because it's got your fruits and it's got the smoothie. I don't think you need anything else more than this.
Yeah, well said, Ms. Anju. As you said, it is a meal by itself. So this itself is a good for a one session meal, and it will be a very nice and tasty one.
I'm just going to tilt this a little bit so that, are you able to get it on camera? No, if you, so it's going to fall if you take it more. Yeah. It'll turn. Right. So, Chef Jesu, as we proceed to the third recipe, which is a creamy strawberry and avocado smoothie, can you also tell us more about your Easter hampers at the Bread Boutique? I hear they're very interesting.
Easter hamper, it has already been implemented at our outlet called as the Bread Boutique, which is a signature recipe for JMD Ms. Neena Reddy. And this recipe, this outlet is having a wide, freshly baked breads, cookies, and then chocolates and cakes. And for the Easter, what we are having is a beautiful hamper with all interesting hot cross bun, ensaymada bread, and then Easter egg with stuffed with all innovative and then interesting goodies for the kids, and crinkle cookies and chocolate signature shortbread chocolate fudge. So it's a beautiful hamper which is a very sold as a minimal cost and which you can gift for your friends and your families as well.
Oh, wow. So isn't that amazing? There's so much that Savera does. It's home away from home. I think everybody definitely is missing Savera, aren't you all? I'm feeling so happy being here today after the lockdown.
Yeah, now coming to the third recipe, so another one more recipe is there to go. So third and fourth, with fourth we will be winding up. And the third recipe is going to be an interesting with the vegetable and again the fruits too. The first thing we are going to add some nice fresh avocado. Now avocado season is started and avocado is rich in good fat. So to the avocado we are adding some fresh strawberries. See, normally strawberry season ends in Chennai by the month of February itself. But this year it is still going on. Nice fresh strawberry, nice juicy, and sweet wise it's better. Now to this we are going to add the coconut milk. You can add any plant-based coconut milk. So Ms. Sita has mentioned in the recipe as any plant-based coconut milk you can add even almond milk or a coconut milk or even any fruit-based milk as well. Now to this we are adding yogurt. So here with me is Chef Arif. He's the chef in charge at the Curry Town, the place where we are working now. He's basically from Lucknow and he makes excellent biryanis and then kebabs, the tawa kebabs. So to this, I'm just going to add 1 cup, that is almost a 90 ml of Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt to it. So as a recap, I'm just telling what are the ingredients is added into it. So we have had avocado, strawberry, coconut milk, and the yogurt. And finally adding a spoon of honey. So just I was having a doubt and then checked with Ms. Sita why we add honey to this recipe alone. So she was telling interestingly that the strawberry has got a sour taste, some strawberries. And avocado is almost bland and then coconut milk also is bland. So to neutralize everything, this is an optional. People who prefers to have some sweetener, then you can add honey. But still if you want to avoid this honey, you can always go for it.
But honey has a lot of health benefits, so it's advisable to add it, isn't it?
So now again 10 seconds, we'll start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. What a 10-second smoothie, beautiful. So to this, I'm just going to add into this glass. I think the jar likes the smoothie very much. It's not getting opened. Wow, see the yummy strawberry, coconut milk, yogurt and avocado. Avocado gives a good texture to any dishes. So to this we'll reserve it later for tasting. Not going to waste anything, so please do not waste anything. Even a single drop is very precious. So this recipe is ready. Okay, now coming to the
Isn't that looking amazing?
coming to the fourth recipe and the final recipe. You ready?
So now we have a juice. Chef Ari. So, Chef, what are you going to do for the juice now?
Okay, juice, this is a very simple recipe and it isn't, I think it is, I've never seen this recipe in anywhere in the YouTube or even in a book. It's a combination of two different fruit and it tastes so yummy and then delicious and unique. Can you guess what are the two fruits?
Strawberries and watermelon. Have you ever heard of this combination? I haven't. It's a very unique one and I'm sure it's going to be equally tasty.
Yeah, right. So this recipe has got around, this has got 100 numbers of, 10 numbers of strawberry with 2 cups of watermelon fresh. See, both look so fresh and then we can directly eat both the fruits. Now we are making into a juice. And as there was a conversation with the previous two beautiful ladies, they were saying that difference between smoothie and the juice. So this is the recipe which is going to represent our juice into it. So we add some fresh strawberries and a watermelon, 2 cups of watermelon. So watermelon is already having its own water, so no need to add any extra liquid to it to make it. So again another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. See what a beautiful color it is.
That went faster than 10 seconds, Chef.
So this actually you can also strain and then have it, otherwise you can have it directly. If you want to have the entire fiber of the juice, then you can have it directly as well.
Isn't this looking so delicious?
So this is the third recipe which is ready, sorry, fourth one. So now we are through with all the recipes. So this recipe has got, as we said, we had a first one as a smoothie, breakfast smoothie with the spinach and cucumber. The next we had a smoothie bowl with mango and pineapple. Third we had a strawberry and avocado, and the fourth juice we had with the watermelon and strawberry.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chef Jesu. And we look forward to you guys coming down to Piano to enjoy the Easter brunch and for the bread boutique hampers. Another message which we at Green Goddesses would like to spread: please wear your masks, maintain social distancing. Corona is still not done and gone with. Join us for more workshops and more activities at the Green Club. And we thank Savera, Nina Reddy, Green Goddesses, Sita, Vidya, and over to Jayu again for the last few words.
Come, Sita, come. It wasn't it beautiful? I love this green color. It's going with the Green Goddesses. I'm going to taste it. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's just beautiful. I already am thinking I'm healthy, okay? Come, Sita, there's so many beautiful questions which people want to ask you. And it's the best place to answer with such an open air and the breeze all being with us. Yeah, come. So there are lots of questions. What is the good smoothie to increase the metabolism?
I have clearly mentioned a full section on metabolism boosting smoothies. You can refer the book on that. Or you want right now, I can see.
Yeah.
But buy the book.
Of course, all of us are going to buy the book and get it signed and come and have a smoothie also at home with you. What's your favorite recipe?
Banana, peanut, and with Nutella in it.
Oh, wow. I think that's Ranjit's favorite too.
Almonds in it.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Are smoothies good for breakfast?
Yes, I usually prefer to have green smoothie for my breakfast, which stabilizes my pH first thing in the morning, and also gives a boost of vitamins and minerals to my body. Yeah.
I love this. I'm going to have this tomorrow. It's just so perfect. Uh, does smoothies have curd as a base?
Yes, you can add curd, but preferably please add a low-fat curd. It's a probiotic. I have included some recipes and probiotics also, which are good for your health and your intestine and gut health. Yeah.
What is the best processor mixie which you think? Because chef made it very simple, 9, 10, in 10 seconds we had this. So what do you recommend?
See, there are many processors in the market. You can choose what is convenient for you or what is already at home. You don't have to invest, separately on a processor. So anything handy which has a juicer, blender in it is good. It has to just push the ingredients up, and I have clearly written in the book regarding how to place ingredients for better texture, and so there is no lumpiness and curdling of ingredients in it. So that will help. Reading the book helps. Yeah.
What is the ideal quantity? Is it 100 or 250?
8 to 10 ounce. So I think that comes to 250 ml. Okay. Yeah.
So where can you buy this book, and when can we come and sign it with you?
You can. It's available on Amazon, and I'm thinking of placing them in Amethyst very soon. Yeah, it will take some time. Probably after the 14th April, it should be available at Amethyst. But right now, it's available on Notion Press and on Amazon. Yeah.
Sita is always at home, so you all can go and pick it up there too. And it's been, yes. So I think it's been a beautiful, wonderful meeting. I have actually enjoyed myself. I'm sure all of you all have too. And this has been a lovely summary way to start with, beautiful recipes. We are going to get all healthy, and the book is available. And I think it's really important, as Vidya said, that we women have to eat right, show the example. In fact, my son, when he said, I'm going for a race course party, and I said, yes. And he said, please get the blended smoothies back home, which chef has done, because we want to taste it. So I do think that the kids today are also very health conscious, and they are ready to try out and become more healthy, which is fantastic. And I really want to thank Vidya and Sita for making this beautiful time. And of course, there's a small hamper from my favorite place and all of yours, Amravati. When I really feel like eating something, I always think of Amravati, and is the best. East or west, Amravati is the best. And so there's a small hamper for Vidya and Sita, thanking you. So this is for Vidya, for always helping us and helping us do all the mad things and empowering us all. And this is for my friend Sita. So proud of both of y'all, and wishing y'all a happy Easter and many more things to do with Green Goddesses. Come and join us. We are having fun making all our planet a better place. So we need all of y'all. Please do join us in our journey and make life fun. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Jayu. Thank you, Vidya. It's a privilege to be on the same stage as you, and I take it as an honor.
Thank you so much, Jayu. Thank you, Nina. And thank you, Sita, for being here. And I think it's always fun to be with the gang at the Savera. I just love coming here and being a part of everything they do.
And thank you, Nina, for giving me such a grand launch.
Yeah, and my Green Goddesses are coming. My Nina and Anju, and of course Chef Jesu. And of course I have to thank Shailaja. She's always there to help us and make it more fun. I'm sure she's seeing it on Zoom. So thanks Shailaja for being there for us always and making it funky and fun and giving us the confidence always. To Nina.
Jayu, I think you were a fantastic moderator, okay? And I think, Jesu, you outdid yourself completely, okay? And 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds, amazing, amazing. I think I've already ordered my copy on Amazon, guys, okay? So just do that. And Vidya, my favorite woman in town, okay? Thank you for always being there with us. And Sita, I think you've been having all your smoothies because your skin is glowing. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much. All my greenies, love you all.